Happy birthday, America, and Calvin Coolidge, Pam Shriver, Becky Newton, and Malia Obama. Many famous celebrities have birthdays on Independence Day.
Did you know Americans eat about 155 million hot dogs on Independence Day? Happy birthday, America!
Did you know Benjamin Franklin was displeased that the bald eagle had been chosen as a symbol for the nation? In a letter to his daughter, he pondered the turkey as a far more respectable bird.
Did you know Button Gwinnett, Lehman Hall, and Georgia Walton represented Georgia in 1776 by signing the Declaration of Independence?
Did you know only John Hancock signed the Declaration of Independence on July 4, 1776? All others signed later.
Did you know, in a bizarre twist of fate, both Thomas Jefferson and John Adams died on July 4, 1826? Both were founding fathers.
Did you know, in 1776, there were 2.5 million people living in a new nation. Today, the population of the United States is 316 million.
Did you know founding father John Adams celebrated our country's Independence Day with turtle soup? I think I'll stick with hot dogs.
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met here on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of it as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract.
The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but can never forget what they did here. It is for us the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work, which they have thus far so nobly carried on. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation shall have a new birth of freedom, and that this government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.